Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvi Shavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Om Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahma Nidhaye Vasishchaya Namo Namaha. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Hari Om. So yesterday we saw up to the 19th verse of chapter 11, and as I mentioned yesterday, imagine that you are in the beach in the night sky and you are looking up at the night sky. That whole big black night sky is the body of Bhagavan Shri Krishna, and in that you are seeing this Vishwarupa Darshana. So in the 19th, Anadi Madhyantam Ananta Viryam Ananta Bahum Shashi Surya Netram Pashyamitvam Deeptahutasha Vaktram Swatejasa Vishwamidam Tapantam. So how endless is that form? All these shoulders, the eyes, the sun and the moon are the eyes, and Deeptahutasha Vaktram, I am seeing your mouths, which are all blazing with fire. Swatejasa, with your own light, you are blazing this world. That is the 19th verse we saw yesterday. We'll go to the 20th one. Dhyava prithuvyoridam hi vyaptam tvayaikena dishascha sarvaha drishtvaadbhutam rupamugram tavedam lokatrayam pravyathitam mahatman. Dhyava prithuvyo idam antaram hi. Between the earth and the sky, the antariksha loka, vyaptam tvayaikena dishascha sarvaha. In all directions you are spreading around. Drishtva adbhutam rupa mugram tavedam. I am seeing this adbhutam, I am seeing this form which is so amazing, which is beyond description. Rupa mugram, it is also very fierce. The form is fierce. Tava idam lokatrayam pravyathitam mahatman. This form is creating great fear in all the three worlds. The three worlds are the world of our living experience. There is the world of the daytime, which we see. Then the world of waking state. The world of swapna. Swapna is our dream state world. And then the deep sleep state world also. All the three worlds, you are creating you are creating fear. And you are shaking the three worlds with you. Your form is invoking fear in all the three worlds. Dhyava prithuvyahu idam antaram hi antariksham vyaptam tvaya ekena. You alone are covering this whole antariksha loka from the earth to the heavens. Tvaya ekena Vishwarupa dharena dishaha cha sarvaha vyaptaha. Vishwarupa dhara, you have taken the universal form and you have spread across this whole universe. Drishtva upalabhya udbhutam vismapakam rupam idam tava ugram kruram. Drishtva, having seen this, having attained this form which I am seeing, udbhutam vismapakam, It is creating amazement in me. It is so wondersome. It is awesome. It is creating awe and wonder in me. Rupam idam tavam ugram kruram lokanam. This form is ugram. It's very fierce. It's not just fierce, it is also cruel. As if, it's biting, killing, and smashing. That kind of a form. Lokanam trayam, lokatrayam. In all the three worlds, pravyathitam, bhitim, you are creating fear in this with this form. Prachalitam, everything is shaking. The minds are shaking, the intellect is shaking. Our sankalpas are shaking. Our body is shaking, breath is shaking. He Mahatman, Akshara Swabhavaha, Akshudra Swabhavaha. Akshudram means I'm feeling very afraid seeing this form. Not only me, everybody in this universe is feeling afraid with this form. Atha adhuna pura yadva jayema yadivano jayeyuhu iti arjunasya samshayaha asit tan nirnayaya Pandava Jayam Ekantikam Darshayami iti pravruttaha Bhagavan tam pashyanaha. So earlier Arjuna said, Yadva Jayema Yadivano Jayeyuhu. Whether I will win in this war or whether others will win over me in this war. Arjuna had a doubt. Now, this is Bhagavan Adisankaracharya is clarifying this. Iti Arjunasya samshaya asit tan nirnayaya Pandava Jayam. We should remember that Bhagavan Vedavyasa came and gave darshan to Bhagavan Adisankaracharya. As the Purana of Adisankaracharya says, and with all the blessings of Bhagavan Vedavyasa, he has written the commentary of the Bhagavad Gita, where between two verses, he is able to, why has this verse been written? All that is very clear in the verse, Bhagavad Gita. Nirnayaya Pandavajayam Ekantikam Darshayami iti Pravruttaha Bhagavan Tam Pashyanaha. So Bhagavan has now taken up the task of how the Pandavas are going to win. Like they are going to be the masters of this war. And he's going to show that now to Arjuna. How is that going to happen? Kimcha, furthermore, Amihitvam Surasangha Vishanti केचित् भीताः प्राञ्जलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्ति इत्युक्त्वा महर्षि सिद्धसङ्घाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कराभिः अमीहि त्वां. What is Arjuna seeing? Amihi tvam. I am seeing all this. Surasangha, the groups of devas are all there. Tvam Vishanti, they are all surrendering to you. All the devas are surrendering to you. Kechit bhitaha, some of them are afraid. Pranjalayaha, they are taking both the hands. Grinanti, they are praying to you, Krishna. Maharshi Siddha Sanghaha, Swasti iti uktva. The Maharshi Siddha Sanghaha are seeing all these ill omens around them, the war they are seeing. And they are saying, Swasti, Swasti, Swasti. May everything be good. May everything be peaceful. May everything be as it should be in a state of peace and harmony. The Maharshi Siddha Sanghas are saying, Swasti Vachan. Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam. Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha. Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. The Maharshis are saying, Tvam Vishanti Pravishanti Drishya. So, Stutibihi Swasti iti uktva Pushlabihi Stutibihi Tvam Stuvanti. So, these Maharshis and Siddha Sanghas, the hosts of Siddhas, the groups of Siddhas, they are all worshipping you and they are praising you with stotras which are very complete by themselves. Stuvanti, which means the stotras are complete, means they are not praying for themselves. They are not praying that they should be of fear, or they are not praying that do this to the world, do that to the world, nothing. They are praying with complete fullness of heart. They are praying to Bhagavan. with stotras. Amihi yudhyamana yodharaha tvam surasangaha ye atra bhubharavataraya avatirna vaswadi deva sangha. Vasu and other devas who have come to this earth, taking the forms of many humans, they're all praising you. They're praying to you. Manushya samsthanaha. The human beings and the devas are all praying. Vishanti, pravishantaha drishyante. They are entering into you, Bhagavan. Tatra kechit bhitaha pranjalayaha santaha grinanti. Some of them are so afraid. They are joining their hands in prayer as they enter into you. Just imagine if you are going to see this with stereo surround music in a pan. I told you the screen is the whole sky, the whole night sky. Stuvanti tvam anye palayane api ashaktaha santaha. Some of them are praising you, some of them are not able to run away also. They are not able to run away from you. Without their will, they are entering into you. Yuddhe pratyupasthite utpatadi nimittani upalakshya swasti astu jagata iti uktva maharshi siddha sangha maharshinam siddhanam cha sanghaha stuvanti tvam stutibihi pushkalabihi sampurnabihi. All the maharshis and the siddhas, seeing that there are so many ill omens around, and may the jagat be peaceful, may the jagat be calm. They're all praising you and they're also chanting swasti mantras. Kimcha anyat. Furthermore, Rudraditya vasavo ye cha sadhya vishveshvinau marutaschoshmapascha gandharva yakshasura siddha sangha vikshante tvam vismitaschaiva sarve. Rudra, the Ekadasha Rudras, Adityas, the 12 Adityas, the Ashtavasus, the 8 Vasus, Sadhya, the Sadhyas, different types of gods, Vishwa Ashvinau, Vishvedevaha, and the Ashvinau, Ashwini Sahod, Vishvedevas and the Ashwinis, Marutaha, the Maruts or 49 Marus, Ushmapaha, the Pitrus, whom we are all celebrating. Today is Shastrahata Mahalayam. Shastrahata Mahalaya is the Mahalaya Paksha, the 14th day, praying for all the warriors and the soldiers and the people in the army, navy and air force and other people who have died guarding their country, died because they have got weapon injuries in them. So there is a Shastrahata Mahalayas today. So the Ushmapaha are all these Pitrus, the ancestors. They, just like the Devas, you offer them something. The Devas, you don't need to offer them hot food. You just have to give them something with love. The Devas will accept. But the ancestors, the food has to be hot. It cannot be cold food. It has to be served with respect. Full shraddha and all that. Ushmapa they're called. They take in heat. They take in the heat of the food. Ushmapasya, Marutaschoshmapasya, Gandharva, the Gandharvas, the people who are all given to singing and dancing in the other world, Sura Siddha Sangha, the Devas and the Siddha Sanghas, Vikshante Tvam, Vismitaschaiva Sarve, they're all looking at you, looking at what is happening with amazement in their eyes. Rudra Aditya Vasavaha Yecha Sadhya, Rudradityo Gana Vishve, Ashvinaucha, Devau Marataha cha Ushmapaha cha Pitaraha. So Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya is not explaining again. He has explained all this before, and so he just goes on. He says Ushmapaha are Pitara, the Pitrus. Gandharva Yaksha Surasiddha Sangha. Gandharvaha, who are the Gandharvas? The people like Ha, Hu, Prabhutayaha. The groups of people among Gandharvas, they are called Ha, Hu. Yakshaha, Kubera, Prabhutayaha. Yakshas are people who are all giving to others. Yachati iti Yakshaha. Kubera, people like Kubera. Asuraha, Virochana Prabhutayaha. The Asuras are like Virochana. The people who are all like Virochana, the groups of Asuras, Siddhaha, Kapila and other Siddhas, Tesham Sangha, the groups of such people, Gandharva Yaksha Sura Siddha Sanghaha, Te Vikshante Pashyanti Tvam Vismita Vismayam Apannaha Santaha Te Eva Sarve. They're all Vismayam Apannaha Santaha Te Eva Sarve, all of them, they're all amazed at what they see. Yasmat, why is it so? Rupam mahatte bahuvaktra netram mahabaho bahubakurupadam bahudaram bahudam shrakaralam drishtva loka pravyatitastathaham. Rupam mahat, your form is so wide and so vast. Bahuvaktra netram, many mouths and many eyes. Mahabaho, O great shouldered Bhagavan, Shri Krishna. Bahubahurupadam, Bahubahu, many shoulders, many thighs and many feet. Bahu udaram, many stomachs. Bahu damshrakaralam, thousands and thousands of gory teeth you're having. Drishtva lokaha, pravyathitas aham. I am also shaken by this form that I'm seeing. The whole world is also shaken by this form that we are seeing. Rupam Mahat, Atipramanam. Mahat means great. Atipramanam means you cannot measure, beyond measurement. Te tava, Bahuvaktra netram bahuni vaktrani, mukhani, netrani, chakshumshi cha yasmin. So many mouths, so many eyes, so many eyes, mouths. Yasmin tadrupam bahuvaktra netram he mahabaho, bahubahu urupadam. Bahavaha, Bahava, Uravaha, Padaha. Bahu means shoulders, many thighs, and many feet. Yasmin Rupe, Tat Bahubahurupadam Kimcha, Bahu Udaram, Bahuni Udarani, Yasmin iti, many stomachs, Bahu Udaram, Bahu Damshra Karalam, Bakvibihi Damshrabihi, Karalam, Vikrutam, gory teeth are all sticking out. Tat bahudam shrakaralam drishtva rupam idrisham loka laukikaha. Meaning the loka means the ordinary people who do not know too much about what is in this world, what is in the other world. They're not the people. Laukika means just ordinary mortal. Lokaha praninaha pravyathitaha. They're all pracharita bhayena tatha aham api. I am also shaken with fear. They all also are shaken with fear. Tatra idam karanam. What is the cause for this? Nabhas. Why are they shaken with fear? Seeing all this. Nabhasprisham deeptam aneka varnam vyattananam deepta vishala netram drishtva hitvam pravyathitantaratma dhritim cha vindami shamam cha vishnu. Nabhasprisham. This many lines from the Bhagavad Gita are forming the mottos of many central government organizations. Nabhasprisham Deeptam is the motto for the Indian Air Force. So it's coming in chapter 11, verse 24. Nabhasprisham Deeptam. Nabhasprisham Deeptam. The light which has touched the sky, Anekavarnam, of many colors, Vyapta Ananam, it is spread all around. Deepta Vishala Netram, the eyes are all so big and bright and they are spread all around. Drishtva Hitvam Pravyathita Antaratma, my inner being is quaking with fear, seeing all this. Dhritim Navindami Shamam Cha Vishnu. Dhritim, I am not able to stand. I am not having the fortitude to bear all this. My mind is not at peace, Krishna. Nabhasprisham Dyusparsham ityartaha. The light is touching the sky. Deeptam Prajwalitam Aneka Varnam. Prajwalitam means shining brightly in many colors. Aneka Varna Bhayankara Nana Samsthana. Just imagine, like some little lights, few lights are very nice to see. But the whole sky is just lit with crackers and fiery lights and something like meteors and comets, the light from all the planets, suddenly it comes up in the whole sky. How will it be? Nana samsthana yasmin Tvayi tam tvam anekavarnam vyattananam vyattani vivrutani ananani. Different forms. Mukhani yasmin tvayi tam tvam vyattananam deepta vishala netram deeptani prajwalitani vishalani vistirnani netrani yasmin tvayi tam tvam deepta vishala netram drishtva hi tvam pravyathita antaratma. Seeing all this, the eyes, the expansive eyes, the bright lights everywhere, the fire that's emerging all around. I am seeing this pravyatitaha, prabhitaha. I'm supremely scared. I'm supremely afraid. Antaratma, mano yasya, my mind is shaken with all this. Mama saha aham pravyathita antaratma san dhritim dhairyam na vindami. I do not know any fortitude, O Krishna, O Bhagavan. Lebhe, shamam cha upashamam, manasantushtim he Vishnu. My mind is not becoming calm. Like when you calm, it is just raging with fear. Kasmat, how is it so? Says, how is it so? Kasmat asks Arjuna, Damshta karalani chate mukhani, drishtvaiva kala nalasannibhani. दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास दंशाकरालानि चते मुखानि. Your gory teeth are all sticking out of the mouth. Drishtvaiva kala anala sannibhani. I'm seeing this fire just like kala anala, just like the fire of destruction. Sannibhani. Disho na jane. Just imagine if you're caught in the midst of all this. Just imagine if that stereo surround, whatever you're seeing up in the sky, is coming close to you. Disho na jane, na labhecha sharma. I cannot see any directions. As long as we see the movie far away on the screen, it's very nice. Even 3D movies is very scary. 3D and 4 dimension and 5 dimension movies, when we see and we experience with all the senses, it begins scary. When it really comes into you, how is the feeling? That's a feeling Arjuna is having. Disho na jane na labhecha sharma. I do not know any direction. I do not know any kind of joy also. Sharma. Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa. O Krishna, O Bhagavan, you are living in this whole universe. Prasida, be pleased, Krishna. I'm not able to take this anymore, says Arjuna. Damshra karalani, damshra bhihi karalani, vikrutani te tava mukhani. Damshra karala means when sometimes these big boys will be there, they will stick some tiger tooth in their mouth and they will go and frighten small children as if they got saber tooth and all that. So like that, he is seeing all around. Arjuna is seeing. And Arjuna is not an ordinary person. He is not a little child. He is a great warrior who can fight with both hands, and he is ambidextrous, and he can simply shoot arrows and kill people and finish the war by himself. He's such a warrior, and that warrior is getting scared like this. Tava, what does it show? At the higher realms of when the higher realms of truth is shown to us, even if we have physical valor, even if we have a great amount of knowledge, even if we are kings and ministers and whatever we have, everything in this society, nothing can save us until we know the truth. So at any point of time, fear can shake us. That is what Arjuna, this fear of Arjuna is proving to us. Kala anala sannibhani pralaya kale lokanam dahakaha agni kala nalaha. At the end of pralaya, these worlds will be burnt, and I am experiencing that kind of an agni, that kind of a fire. Kala analaha tat sannibhani kala anala sadrishani drishva. It is equal to that fire of destruction which I am seeing. Iti etat dishaha purva apara vivekena na jane ding moodhaha jataha. I don't know any what is east and what is west, what is north, what is south, northeast, northwest, nothing. No direction I know. Ding moodhaha. All the dik, I cannot see any direction. I'm completely blinded by this light. Asmi ataha na lebhe na upalabhe cha sharma sukham. I do not have any joy seeing all this. Like I have crossed the threshold of my the capacity to bear what I am seeing. Krishna ataha prasida prasannaha bhava he deva devesha jagannivasa. So Arjuna would have done a lot of puja earlier. So whenever we invoke any god in the puja paddhati, when we invoke gods, we want the gods to come and be happy with us, be peaceful to us, give us good things that we like. We don't want the gods, even though we are invoking the gods and their powers are very, very at different levels, their powers are there. We don't want them to crash into our home. We don't want them to destroy everything in our house. We don't want that kind of power. So whenever we pray, we say, Prasid, आवाहितो भव स्थापितो भव सन्निहितो भव सन्निरुद्धो भव अवकुण्ठितो भव सुप्रीतो भव सुप्रसन्नो भव सुमुखो भव वरदो भव प्रसीद प्रसीद स्वामिन् सर्वजगन्नाथ यावत् पूजावसानकं तावत् त्वं प्रीतिभावेन बिम्बेस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु. We pray like that. We want Bhagavan to be Suprita, Suprasanna, Sumukha, Varada. We don't like Bhagavan when he is appearing like this. We don't like means we can't bear it. It is not within our capacity to bear. So Arjuna is saying that Prasida Prasanno Bhava, He Devesha Jagannivasa, the one who is living in this whole universe, Prasanno Bhava, be cheerful, be calm, be pleased. Krishna, Yebhyaha Mama Parajaya Ashanka Asit Sacha Upagatayataha. Whatever doubts I had about my failure, all that has also gone. How is it? What is Arjuna saying now? Ami chatvam dhritarashtrasya putraha sarve sahaiva vanipala sanghaihi bhishmo drona suda putrastathasau sahasmadhiyairapi yodha mukhyaihi. Ami chatvam, all these people, Dhritarashtrasya Shankha, Dhritarashtrasya Putraha, the sons of Dhritarashtra, Sarve Saha Eva Avanipala Sanghaihi. Sarve Avanipala Sanghaihi. All the people who are all protecting this earth, the kings who are protecting this earth, Bhishmaha, Dronaha, Sutaputraha Tatha Asau. Bhishma is there, Dronacharya is there, Sutaputra is there. Sutaputra is son of charioteer Karna. Tatha Asau Saha Asmadhiyair Api. I can see so many of my people also. Yodha Mukhyaihi. What is happening to them? Vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti damshrakaralani bhayanakani केचिद् विलग्ना दशनान्तरेषु samdrishyante churnitairuttamaangaihi. He is seeing all the people who are dying and entering into Bhagwan's teeth. Vaktranite tvaramana vishanti. They are going very fast. Damshrakaralani, all the gory teeth. Bhayanakani, the fearsome teeth. They are entering into Bhagwan's teeth. Kechid vilagna, some of them have got caught between the two teeth, vilagna, and dashanantareshu, dashana antara, in between the teeth, some people are caught. Samdrishyante churnitaihi, some of them have become churna, have become powder. Uttama angaihi, all their body parts are becoming powder inside your teeth. Bhagavan, Arjuna is having this vision, meaning Bhagavan is giving a future knowledge about what is going to happen in this war. Ami chatvam dhritarashtrasya putra duryodhana prabhrutayaha, Duryodhana and others, tvaramana vishanti iti vyavahitena sambandhaha. The previous verse, everybody, all the kings and Duryodhana and others are all entering fast into Bhagavan's teeth. Sarve saha eva samhata, all of them who are killed, avanipala sanghaihi, avanim prithivim palayanti iti avanipalaha. Avani means prithvi, the earth. Pala means the one who protects them. Tesham Sanghaihi, their groups, they are all entering into the mouth of Bhagavan. Kimcha Bhishmaha, Dronaha, Sutaputraha, Karnaha, Tatha Asausaha, Asmadiyaihi api. Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and others, and also my own people, Drishtadyumna Prabhrittibihi, like Drishtadyumna, Yodha the people who are all main warriors in this battle, Yodhana Mukhyahi, Pradhanaihi, Saha. Everybody is entering into Bhagavan's mouth. Kimcha, Vaktrani Mukhani Te Tava, Twaramanaha, Twarayuktaha Santaha, Vishanti, Kim Vishishtani Mukhani, Damshra Karalani, Bhayanakani, Bhayankarani, Vaktrani Mukhani Te Tava, Twaramanaha, Twarayuktaha Santaha, Vishanti. They are all entering very fast. What is the speciality of that mouth? Mukhani, Damshra Karalani, Bhayanakani, Bhayankarani. It's giving fear and it is very fierce. All the teeth in your mouth. Kimcha kechid mukhani pravishtanam madhye vilagna dashanantareshu mamsam iva bhakshitam samdrishyante upalabhyante churnikritaihi uttama angaihi shirobihi. The head and other parts are all being made into powder and paste and taken inside like mamsam, like flesh. It's going inside Bhagavan's mouth. Katham pravishanti mukhani iti aha. How are they entering into the mouths of Bhagavan? Yatha nadinam bahavom buvegaha samudrameva bhimukhadраvanti tatha tavami naralokaviraha vishanti vaktranyabhivijwalanti. Yatha nadinam bahavaha ambuvegaha. Just like many rivers are all going into the ocean, samudrameva abhimukha dravanti. All the rivers are gathering together and just bashing into the ocean like an estuary. Tatha tava ami naraloka viraha. All the viras. Now today is Shastrahata Mahalayam and we are remembering all these viras. Many warriors, not only of this time, of all times to come, who are all there. Tatha tavami naraloka viraha. Why is all this Mahalayam is very important is when Arjuna is describing the difficulty of just seeing a vision of all these people entering into Bhagwan's mouth and how they are being chewed. So that is the reality of war. When war happens, the experience of death in war is like that, being chewed and being powdered and being pounded. So just imagine why we are celebrating this Mahalaya, why we are observing this Mahalaya Paksha, and why we are giving Tithi, Tarpanam to all these departed souls. Death can happen to many people in many ways. Death in course of action, when they are being pounded or when they are being killed or when they are being thrashed with a knife, people die. And after that, the jiva, that life form, which is associated with the body, mind, and intellect and the sense organs, is still living in that memory of the war. Just imagine Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and other. We see so many videos. It is still living as long as people are alive. It doesn't matter because there is consciousness to take care of the pain and the suffering. But once a person is dead, the consciousness is not available to take care of the pain and suffering. And for a long period of time, until they have the knowledge, if they do not have the right knowledge about how to take care of themselves, that kind of a pain and suffering will be rotating in this whole universal space, in our mind space, in our thought space. And so they will all come back during the Mahalaya Paksha. They will all be activated. And they're all actually suffering without food and water. They need food and water. So many people say, why should we give Tarpanam to all our Pitrus? Can we not give some food to some poor people and all that? So Kanchi Paramacharya says, arguing like this is like saying, I want to send 1,000 rupees to my son or to my father. Why not I just send it to, it is like I give the watchman here. He is very poor. He does not have 1,000 rupees, so it is equal to sending it to my father. So it is like that. Or even, why should I do this ritual only? Why can't I do something? Why can't I give it to somebody else? Meaning, he gives this beautiful example. You say you write a letter to your father and you want to post it. You have written a very nice letter, you have done everything, you have pasted it, and you have put it in you have put a stamp also. Instead of putting it in the post box, you put it in somebody else's house milk box, and then you go. How will that letter get delivered? So this the Shastras have provided the way by which we can deliver our prayers to our ancestors. And so on this Shastrahata Mahalaya, we are remembering all these warriors, not only during the Mahabharata battle, even the recent battles in Operation Sindhur and the other battles earlier in all the war fields, the battlefields, the people who have died. We remember them and we pray for them. May they get peace, may they get food, may they get water abundantly. And when they are pleased, when they are happy, it is very important because they must be pleased and happy. Only then our minds can be at rest. As long as they are not going to be happy and they are not going to be peaceful, we can never be at rest and do our work normally in this world. So, yatha tatha tavami naraloka viraha vishanti vaktrani abhivijvalanti. So, they are all going into this ocean as if all the rivers are becoming like an estuary and just dashing into the ocean. Yatha nadinam sravantinam bahavaha aneke ambunam vega ambu vegaha tvara visheshaha samudrameva abhimukhaha pratimukhaha dravanti pravishanti tatha tadvat tava ami bhishmadayaha naralokaveeraha manushya-loka-shuraha vishanti vaktrani abhivijvalanti prakashamanani. They are all entering into your fiery mouth, all of them, Bhishma, Drona and others. Te kimartam pravishanti katham cha iti aha. Why are they entering into your mouth? Yatha pradiptam jwalanam patangaha विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतंगाः. Just like the fireflies and moths are all entering into fire, Vishanti, why do they enter? Why do these people enter? That's a question, right? Why are they entering into Bhagavan's mouth? They are entering to destroy themselves. Vishanti nashaya samruddhavegaha. In extreme speed, they are entering into Bhagavan's mouth for their own destruction. Tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokaha. For the same reason, the worlds are all entering. Tavapi vaktrani samruddhavegaha. All of them, the worlds are entering into your mouth, Bhagavan, with the same speed with which the fireflies rush into fire to meet with their own end. Yatha pradiptam jalanam agnim patangaha pakshinaha vishanti. Patanga means here birds also, and patangas are basically butterflies. Vishanti nashaya, for their own death. How do they know? They don't know they are going to fire. They are all attracted by the fire. Vinashaya samruddhavegaha. Samruddhaha udbhutaha vegaha gatihi. Udbhutaha, very very fast. Gatihi esham te samruddhavegaha tata eva nashaya vishanti lokaha praninaha tava api vaktrani samruddhavegaha. That is the reason why they are all entering into your mouth, Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Tvam punaha. Again further, you, how are you, Krishna? Le likhyase gras, what are you doing amidst all this? Everybody is entering into you, right? But what are you doing? Le likhyase grasamanas samantat lokan samahartum. Sorry. लेलिह्यसे ग्रसमानस्रमन्तात् लोकान् समग्रान् वदनैर्ज्वलद्भिः तेजोभिरापूर्य जगत्समग्रं Bhasastavograha pratapanti Vishnu. Lelihyase. Bhagavan is sending his tongue around the lips and licking what is coming in. Grasamanaha. Like how we finish a plate of pulav and then we just run our tongue around our teeth. Bhagavan is doing that. Samantat, from all directions. Lokan samagran vadanaihi jvaladbihi. Everything is glowing and entering into his mouth, and Bhagavan is just taking it all in. It is an imaginary, it is a visual description, not imaginary. It is happening in the astral world, and it is a visual description. So is Bhagavan cruel? Bhagavan is everything. All emotions are Bhagavan only. So that is why we pray that may Bhagavan appear before us peacefully. Tejobhirapurya jagat samagram. Tejobhihi apurya. Light is pervading this whole universe. Jagat samagram. Bhasastava ugraha. Your fierce light. Pratapanti Vishnu. It is shining. It is so bright. If the sun comes a little bit close to us, maybe even a few inches close to us, we know what is the difficulty we are going to face. So that is what Bhagavan is all about. Bhagavan is nothing but light. The light of consciousness, the mass of consciousness is Bhagavan. Lelihyase asvadayasi. You are here, Bhagavan does not say licking, though the word lich is a dhatu, which means to lick. Avalehaha means is pickle, and in modern day Sanskrit, they translate chocolate as chokalehaha, something that you can lick and eat. Lelihyase asvadayati. Bhagavan is enjoying. Grasamanaha antapraveshayana. Those people who have gone inside his mouth. Samantataha lokan samagran samastan vadanaihi vaktraihi. In his whole entire mouths. Jvaladbihi dipyamanaihi. Which are all shining, bright, and with light and fire. Tejobihi apurya samvyapya jagat samagram. Bhagavan's fire of destruction is spread into this whole universe. Saha ugrena samastam iti etat. Samastam. That is, why are we studying all this? Why do we need to know what is the possibility of destruction? So that we live a beautiful life now. We mend our ways. If the Pandavas and the Kauravas had come to peaceful terms, this war would not have happened. And if we are foolish and we don't know from history, we don't learn from history, none can be more foolish than us. And none can save us also. So these possibilities are there in the end. Samastam iti etat kimcha bhasaha deeptayaha tava ugraha kruraha pratapanti pratapam kuruvanti he Vishnu vyaparashila. O Vishnu, the one who is spreading everywhere as light of consciousness, you are shining and you are also burning everything all around. Etadevam ugrasvabhavaha ataha. Ugrasvabhavaha. This fierce form. Akhyahi me ko bhavanugrarupaha. Namostu te deva vara prasida. Vijñatumichchami bhavantamadhyam. Nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. Akhyahi me ko Akhyahi me. Oh, please tell me, Ko Bhavan, Ko Atra Bhavan, who are you, my dear God, who is present before me? Ugra Rupaha, in the sphere's form. Namo Astute, Deva Vara Prasida, Namaha Astu, I salute you, I worship you. Deva Vara, the best among the Devas, Prasida, please be pleased with me. Vijñatum Ichchami, I want to know. Bhavantamadhyam, Arjuna is a great warrior. That means even in this kind of a critical moment, he is only saying, I want to know who you are. In the same way too, whenever we have great problems in our life, we remember, we should just leave aside what are all the experiences we are going through because of the problem, and we try to know what do we need to know from this, that we should know, and what we know that we have to implement in our life, so that we will not get such situations in future. Vijñatum ichchami bhavantam adyam bhavantam nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. I do not know your vritti, Bhagavan. I do not know the way you are moving. I do not know what is it that you are doing, Bhagavan. Please tell me. I want to know. Akhyahi kathaya me mahyam. Please tell me. Ko bhavan ugrarupaha krurakarah. Who are you, O Lord, who is having this fierce and cruel form? Namaha astu te tubhyam he devavara devanam pradhana prasida prasadam kuru. Namaha astu. I salute you, the best among the devas. Pradhana, the best among the devas. Prasida, please be pleased. Prasadam kuru, please bless me. Prakarshena sadhayati, like what a prasadam is, when we get how much we can take, know how much we love, and that much we can take. That is called prasada. When rain comes in adequate quantity, it is prasada. When it becomes ativrishti, it becomes very gory, we cannot handle it. Vijnatum, visheshena jnatum ichchami, bhavantam adyam adau, bhavam adyam, vijnatum. I want to specially know, ichchami, I desire, adyam, adau, bhavam adyam, nahi yasmat prajanami tavat vadiyam pravrittim cheshtam. I have not seen so far, I have not known so far this kind of a process in which you can operate. I don't know. I want to know that. Then now Sri Bhagavan is talking. Shri Bhagavan uvacha Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravruddhaha Lokan samahartum iha pravruttaha Ritepitvam nabhavishyanti sarve Yeva sthitaha Pratyanikeshu yodhaha Kalaha asmi. I am the time. Lokakshaya pravruddhaha. The one who destroys, who is bent upon destroying this world now. Lokan samahartum iha pravruttaha. He is bent at withdrawing this whole world into him. Ritepitvam. So what is this Bhagavan? Actually, in this modern context, if we understand, who is Bhagavan Sri Krishna? Why does he want to destroy the world? Why does he want to withdraw the world? This world is me pushed out. This world is all of us pushed out. And so when things are not going in a nice manner, when push comes to shove, when everything is like there is too much of hatred, there's too much of jealousy, there's too much of anger, there's too much of politics, there's too much of fighting, and when nothing can be really salvaged, then what does Bhagavan do? He just withdraws everything into himself. See, it's like the mother is making the chapati dough. Even I've done that so many times. When we make chapati dough, we pull out the chapati and we make it into a small round and we try to spread it out into a circle. If it is not coming into a circle, there are many, many dots, there are many, many spots, there are many, many, the corners are not coming neatly. What does the mother do? She just takes it back and makes it back into that, she puts it back into that dough and then she presses the dough again and then takes another piece. This much only is our destruction. Destruction is nothing great for Bhagavan. When push comes to shove, even like all this which is being described, it is not that as if it is gone and it is over with the Mahabharata and it will not happen again. Why are we studying all this? Because any moment when adharma is just going rampant, any moment anything can happen in this world. So that is a kind of a visualization that Bhagavan is giving here. Kalaha asmi lokakshayakrit pravruddhaha. I am now engaged in destroying this world. I don't want this world anymore. I don't want this world with all these people fighting, bickering, quarreling, and who are doing all kinds of nonsense. There is no use for such a world. I did not create a world for this purpose. I am now going to destroy it. Lokan samahartum iha pravruttaha. I'm going to destroy everybody and everything. Iha pravruttaha. So the whole purpose of all our sadhana and all our prayer and all our daily sandhyas and all our daily practices is not to let the world go to such a level where Bhagavan will come and destroy it finally. Ritepitvam, now Bhagavan is telling Arjuna, don't think you're a great warrior and you're fighting this battlefield and you're already going to kill them. Rite pitvam na bhavishyanti sarve. Even without you, Arjuna, these people are not going to be there. Sarve sarve eva sthitaha pratyanikeshu yodhaha. Sarve ye avasthitaha. All these people who are all standing around in front of you, prati anikeshu. In each anika, the people who are all standing, all the yodhas, all the warriors, they're gone. They're all destroyed. Even without you, they're gone. Is Bhagwan saying. Kalaha asmi lokakshayakrit lokanam chayam karoti iti lokakshayakrit pravruddhaha vruddhim gataha. I am the time who has now come to destroy this world. Pravruddhaha. I am increasing in my form. And this is my purpose. Yadartham pravruddhaha tat shrunu. Why am I increasing? Lokan samahartum samhartum iha asmin kale pravruttaha. In this time, whatever is being expanding around me, I'm going to destroy that. Rite api vina api tvam vina bhavishyanti. Bhishma Dronadi Karna Prabhutaya. Bhishma Drona Karna are all going to die. Even without you, Arjuna. Sarve ebhyaha tava ashanka ye avastitaha. Prati anikeshu anikam prati anikeshu. Pratipaksha bhuteshu anikeshu. Yodha yodharaha. The warriors in the other front, in the opposite front, about whom you were concerned, what is going to happen, they are all going to die. And I've already destroyed them. Without you also, they are going to be destroyed. Yasmat evam. How is it so? Tasmat tvamuttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrum bhungshva rajyam samruddham mayaivaite nihatah purvameva nimittamatram bhava savyasachin. Very, very, very beautiful verse. And a lovely statement for us to have in our life is this nimittamatram bhava. Who am I? I'm an ordinary particle in this big universe. So what is my work? Nimittamatram bhava. In this moment, what is coming to me? What am I feeling? What am I experiencing? Respond to that in a dharmic manner. This much only is my work in life. I don't need to do this and do that and achieve this and achieve that. Nimitta matram bhava. I just be a nimitta, a context. Time is bringing so many things. And in that, when time is bringing so many things, when so many things are happening around me, may I just be a context in that. May I just be a context in this. Nimitta matram bhava savya sachin. Okay. Dronam. So Bhagavan Adisankaracharya. Tasmat tvam uttishta. Tasmat tvam uttishta yasholas bhasva. Tasmat tvam uttishta Bhishma Dronadi prabhrutayaha athirataha ajeya devaihi api arjunena jita iti yashaha labhasva kevalam punyaihi hi tat prapyate. Therefore, O Arjuna, get up. Bhishma Drona prabhrutayaha athirataha. These people who are all great warriors who can kill 10,000 people in one chariot. 10,000 chariots they can handle by themselves. They are all ajeya. They cannot be conquered. Devaihi api arjunena jita iti. They cannot be conquered even by the devas. They are conquered by they cannot be conquered even by the devas. Such people are all going to be dying now. Kevalam punyaihi tat prapyate jitva shatrun duryodhana prabhutin bhungshva rajyam samruddham asapatnam akantakam rajyam. Take up the kingdom, Arjuna. These people are all already killed by me, and all these people who cannot be killed even by the devas, they are going to be killed, and now they are going to die in this battle. And what is left for you to do? You enjoy the kingdom. Maya eva ete nihata nischayena hataha. These people have been surely killed by me. Pranaihi viyojitaha. Their prana, their life force have been removed from the body. Purvam eva nimitta matram bhava tvam he savyasachin. Oh Arjuna, ambidextrous. We have a justice called Sabyasachi Mukherjee. Sabyasachi means ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. Arjuna can fight with the right hand and the left hand. So such a quality you've got, Arjuna, Savyasachin, Nimitta Matram Bhava. Even though you may have great qualities, you may be great, you may have great capabilities. You are not individually capable of killing these people. These people have been killed by me already. You just be steady on the battlefield and do your work, Arjuna. Nimitta Matram Bhava, Bhungshva Rajyam, Savyasachin, Vamena api hastena, right hand as well as left hand, he can fight in the battlefield. Sharanam Shepat Savyasachi iti Uchyate Arjunaha iti. And then the 34th verse. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadratham cha karnam tathanyan api yodhaviran maya hatam stvam jahima vyathishcha yudhyasva jetasi rane sapatnan. Drona is there, Bhishma is there, Jayadratha is there, Karna is there, Anyanapi, other Yodha Viran, other warriors. Maya hatan swam, Jahi, ma vyatishta, you do not have any fear. They have all been killed by me already. Yudhyasva jetasi rane sapatnan. Now you participate in the battle and you win in the battle. Dronam, yeshu yodheshu arjunasya ashanka tan vyapadishati bhagavan maya hatan iti. Arjuna is having fear about all these great warriors, and about those warriors, Bhagavan is thinking to tell Arjuna that these people have gone. Tatra Drona Bhishma Yoho Tavat Prasiddham Ashanka Karanam Dronaha Dhanurveda Acharyaha Divyastra Sampannaha. Drona is Arjuna's guru. He is a Dhanurveda Acharya. He has earned a lot of Divya Astras. Divine weapons are there in his command. Atmanaha cha Visheshataha Guruhu. More than that, personally, how is Drona connected to Arjuna? He is Arjuna's guru. Garishtaha Bhishmaha. Bhishma is his grandfather. And he is also a very great warrior. Swachanda Mrityu. So how can he kill Bhishma? Bhishma can die only when he wants to die. So that is the kind of power that Bhishma wields. Divyastra sampannaha cha parashuramena dvandva yuddham agamat nacha parajitaha. What is Bhishma's power? He had dvandva yuddham with Parashurama and he did not get defeated in that. That is the greatness of Bhishma. Tatha Jayadratha yasya pita tapaha charati mama putrasya shiraha bhuma patayishyati yaha tasyapi shiraha patayishyati iti. So who is this Jayadratha? Jayadratha's father has taken a vow that whoever he is doing tapasya, for what purpose is he doing tapasya? Whoever brings down my son's head in the battle, I will bring down that person's head. So these are the kind of warriors who are there in the battlefield, O Arjuna, and these warriors are already gone. Now you are only going to stand and do your fighting. Karnaha api Vasavadattaya Shaktya Amoghaya Sampannaha Suryaputraha Kaninaha Yataha Ataha Tannamna Eva Nirdeshaha. Karna has been blessed by weapons from Indra, and he is also the son of Surya, and that is why he is called by this name Kaninaha, and that's why he is called Karna also. He is very powerful, which means Maya hatan tvam api tvam jahi nimitta matrena ma vyathishchaha tebhyaha bhayam ma karshihi. Nimitta matra means don't have, it's a very beautiful word, this nimitta matram bhava, meaning don't have fear, don't have anxiety, don't have worry, be steady, which is a similar word in chapter 3 verse 30. Bhagavan says, how should we do work? Magi sarvani karmani sanyasya dhyatma chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva yudhyasva vigatajvaraha. So we have explained all that earlier, but here how to do work, how to fight in the battle, vigatajvaraha, without any shaking, without any quaking, without any worry, without any anxiety. Be steady and shoot your arrow to the target. That is only your work, Arjuna, says Bhagavan. Maya hatan tvam jahi nimitta matrena ma vyathishtaha tebhyaha bhayam ma karshihi युध्यस्व जेतासि दुर्योधन प्रभृतीन रणे युद्धे sapatnan shatrun. So conquer these people in the battlefield, O Arjuna, says Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And tomorrow we will continue from the 35th verse, where Sanjaya is telling Dhritarashtra, Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kasyit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasorma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya, Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vashishyate, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om, Boliye Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेवा हरि ओम।